What is up, everybody? Happy Earth Day. Today's April 22nd, 2024, and we are finally doing an update on my yard. I've done a lot. I've renovated this raised bed, added some logs to it to fill it up, replenished with dirt. I've got kiwi berries, some bell peppers, eggplants, strawberries. I know they create runners, but I need a whole bunch of strawberries now. Cucumbers I need to go ahead and plant up. Here is my sickly red finger lime. It is recovering now. It is doing a lot better. If you notice why I put cover here, part of it is because I sowed some cherry moya seeds there, and my dogs love to jump up there and dig. Some mangoes right here. Here, my red jaboti cabas are waking up. You can see that they are flowering. If you don't know what jaboti caba is, it is Brazilian true grape, and it fruits on the bark of the trunk of the tree. So I've got a few reds that are flowering. So more eggplants, more strawberries. You can see I've got a couple ripe strawberries. This one is Ozark Beauty. That's a stray. I'm guessing that's a kabocha squash. I'll let that go. Got some celery starts here. I planted about 4 of them here. The bare root strawberries, when you see them at your Home Depot, Lowe's, or nurseries, go ahead and buy it right away as soon as you see it and plant it right away. Because I planted, like, this is supposed to be 10 bare root plants, but only one survived, and I had another one, nothing came out of it. So alpine strawberries from seed overwintered all last year, producing fruits here and there. Little bite-sized strawberries really packs a flavor. So more red jaboti cabas here again, another flowering. This is my royal crimson. Kid you not, I bought it maybe early 2023. It was about this size trunk, maybe about 4 or 5 feet tall, and because I didn't trim it, now it's like 12 feet tall. So how I'm going to access that, I don't know, but I will go ahead and try to trim it. But before I trim it, I will go ahead and try to air layer it. So I want to air layer it first all season and see if I can get 3 more trees out of this tree. So you can see there are been cherry developments. Last year I had like 1 set and ripen, and I didn't even get a chance to taste it because I went to the Philippines. And yeah, more red jabos, star fruit that hasn't woken up yet. These are my anonas. I have 5 or 6 in the ground. This one's African Pride, really good variety. You can see I've been busy adding new varieties to them, and so you just got to add different varieties so hopefully they can kind of cross-pollinate with each other, and so you don't have to head pollinate. Excuse my allergies, but I believe this is the Orton and this one is the Pierce. So this is a seedling mango. I've grafted a couple Kesar scions onto those. Nothing has pushed yet. So this one I believe is Cat Saigon. Over here is my regular finger lime. You can see that there are flower buds, fruit sets, and new growth pushing. So I'm excited about this one. I put this one now here in the corner just because then it gets too much sun where it was at. So this will get morning sun, some noon sun, but by 2 or 3 it'll be hidden from the intense heat. So this is the Pierce Cherry Moya. This is the Namdakma mango. Buddy of mine, Jaime, grafted it for me last year and finally put it in the ground. So with some of these guys that I planted in the ground, next step is adding mulch, because then otherwise you get all these weeds everywhere. Curry tree, more jaboti cabas there, and in the background you see some blueberries. Over here is the raw honey mango. This produced maybe 10 or 15 mangoes for me last year, and you can see it kind of looks bare right now because the winds blew it all, and so now it's pushing new growth. Got a couple flower panicles over there. Don't know if you notice, but there's flies there, and they actually help pollinate that guy. So this This year I went ahead and cut the bottom of it and planted it in the ground. So this one is Munkansi mango. Good mango. More in the sour, but not too sour, but has some sweetness to it. This is a peach cobbler on Manila mango rootstock, and I will go ahead and find a spot for this girl. This used to be my Lisa. This used to be my Lisa Anona. It didn't produce anything but one, and it was from a flower that I didn't even hand pollinate. Everything else that I had pollinated, nothing. So changing it up, seeing what I could do with it. You can see there's a couple of varieties already. This one's Lisa Pride, this one is Pink's Mammoth, and this one is Sabor. So been busy grafting, and really hope that I get more varieties in here without having too many plants. So this one is El Bumpo. And if you notice, by putting these Ziploc bags, one, I'm reusing it. Two, it provides some moisture in here, and then at the same time it keeps it warm. So when we have cool nights like what we're having right now, it helps keep it warm. So this one is what some would consider micrografting. So this is like the top of, let's say, this branch right here, and rather than just throw it away, I like to go ahead and graft. So this is Lucida. Put an El Bumpo in here and a couple other ones in here. This is my Djibouti Kabas. If you notice, somewhere back here is a Mauritius lychee, and it's not doing well, partly because my dog pees all over it all the time. So I went ahead and just surrounded it with pots. So hopefully it can recover. So in my yard I've got, again, lots of Djibouti Kabas, but these were my larger ones. This one is the Grimmel Djibouti Kaba, and you can see there's a few more flowers pushing through, and actually have a couple of fruit sets here or there. I can't find it right now. And this is the Sabara. This one is flowering as well, but this one's multi-grafted. This one is called the Trunciflora. This one, I believe I grafted last year, is red. And this is Grimmel Djibouti Kaba, all from scions that were fruiting trees. So, and then I added some scarlets here, and then a couple more on this one. And then I've got various other varieties of Djibouti Kaba that are still far from fruiting. So Peruvian mint. This was my Sabor cherry moy that didn't do well the last couple years, so went ahead and top it off. Put Pink's Mammoth, and hopefully it continues to push, and I added a couple more. This one, I'm debating whether just chopping it off and adding more varieties. This is more Djibouti Kaba. This one was grafted from Luis in San Diego. Giant Yucatan. Cat Saigon. I grafted this one on Manila, so hopefully it does well. White Djibouti Kaba. This is a not golden nugget. Productive, but not golden nugget. More successful grouse, more anonas. Azusa mango. So this is another mango. I grafted it onto Manila rootstock. This is a mango from my mom's tree that she's been growing for the last 15-20 years, and so she loves it. I love it. Sour, even though it's ripe, sour. Lakatan banana. This one is raw honey on Manila mango. This one is Kerry on Manila mango, and this one is Edward on Corriente. This is Shiranui Sumo Mandarin. You find these at Sprouts and Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. Paisang Ceylon banana. Jabo's there. I've got a couple other mangoes that are in the ground. This one is M4. That one is Malacca, Indian variety. Azusa mango. More bananas that I need to plant everywhere. This one is a honeyberry, aka, what is this? I forgot. Hascap, that's the other name for it. To get bigger and I can get more fruits out of it. So I got this pawpaw 3 or 4 years ago from Larry Dodson. He is in Riverside. And you can see as little as this tree is, I've got flowers. So I've never pollinated a pawpaw before, so we'll see. And if you don't know what pawpaw is, it is the closest relative that grows native in the United States. The only issue with pawpaws is shelf life is really bad. So black sapote, more jaboticabas, star cherry, really sour gusher. I call it fruit gusher fruit. So this is Golden Queen Mango. This one is the Cherry Lada. It's a mix of more Anonas. Anona here, Manila that I just, no, this is an Ivory Mango that I just potted. Blood Orange. And this is Grimal Jaboticaba. I really like this one just because the leaves are darker on this one compared to that Grimal Jaboticaba. So this one may be a cross, whatnot. We'll see. This is Val X Carry, and you can see here I get Anonas that I eat, consume, plant the seeds, and then I use it for rootstock so I can graft and end up looking like that. This is my Kesar Mango. It's really struggled. This is the problem with turpentine rootstocks. It doesn't help that I have a rusting needle nose in there. This is Pimson Moon Mango. This is an air layered calamansi that I grafted 2 years ago. Air layered 2 years. Seedling longan. Over there is Sri Champu longan that I'm air layering. More jaboticabas. This is a Black Madeira KK fig. And behind there is a Suriname cherry. I'm just clustering everything because I don't want all of them in the middle. So this is a Smith fig. This is Gurmichama. I planted it in the ground yesterday. Some gem avocados up for sale. Honey jar, jujube, tiger fig. A cha-cha is right here in the corner, hidden. This is more Grimal Jaboticaba. This one is cherry of the Rio Grande. It's a tropical cherry, and this is its cousin, the Savannah cherry. This one's more elongated, oval-shaped fruit. So, Granny Smith apple I got last year or this year. I went ahead and got those scions and grafted it onto my mom's tree. And of the 4 scions I grafted, 1 has taken so far. Beer's lime tree. This is an air layer from a friend. I believe this is Golden Queen, Snow Queen Nectarine. This is Red Baron Peach. Lakatan banana. This is, I believe, an egg fruit, and this is lucuma. Some blackberries there. This is my gem avocado. Another pawpaw seedling. Milkweed for the butterflies. This is Ketambila. This one's a little bit more thornier. Seedling pomegranate, or I believe an air layer. Asian pear shinseki. I've got a Korean giant I grafted a couple years ago from Kangstar in Texas. The only issue with these is it's 700 chill hours, and the rootstock is for this shinseki is 250 to 300 chill hours. So this will fruit, and I did get some fruit, but this one less likely to fruit. But we'll see. This is a Chico Sapodilla, Chico Sapoche for some. This variety is called Hasia, and it's got some blackberries going along with it. So Pakistan mulberry, so fruited, but it tasted like crap, and so I didn't remove the leaves, I didn't remove the fruit, and so now I'm a little bit. This is an I-258 fig. I will do some air layering. This is lime, and I grafted Sumo on here and Valentine Pomelo. This beauty right here is a lemon I air layered from my old house. Doing more calamansi there. So I have 2 Sumo mandarins. This one is in a 25-gallon pot. Finally waking up. Wasn't the happiest all last year. And its counterpart is right here. Not as happy too. So I did tip off all the branches hoping that it can wake up soon. And this is in the ground. So I have 1 in the ground, 1 in the pot. and it's not happy. I did let it fruit, and that's a major reason probably why. This is a blood tangerine right there. This is the second year it's flowered. It's a seedling I've had for 5 years. This is a reed avocado. This is a Barbados cherry. Man, I can't, it's been in this 45-gallon pot for 2-3 years now. I can't get it to freaking like lush out full of growth. So I put some fertilizer that's directed for just growth. This is a Shasta Gold. I got one fruit last year, so we'll see how it goes. It's really good. Black Suriname Cherry, Auto Anderson Djibouti Kaba, and this is the Snow Queen Nectarine. So air layered loquat. So I've got 1, 2, 3 more spots I want to go and plant some trees. Now the question is, which trees do I plant? I have a couple in the front, another cherry of the Rio Grande, and then papaya and Babcock peach, along with the Cedar Bay cherries. So I can't really plant much stuff in the front because of the winds. So we shall see. If you guys haven't already done so, click the like button, subscribe, comment, share, make suggestions what I should plant next. And you can see some of my wife's succulents ended up falling into or they were in small pots and tipped over, and here they are overtaking some of my my pots. So we shall see what happens in the next few years. Hopefully I can get them established. This area gets a lot of wind, so this is why I really haven't planted much here. And so I'm thinking of putting mulberry there. That seedling Chico I've had for 5 years now. It may be about 9 or 10 years, so hopefully it can flower, and I might move that other Chico on this side, so when it grows up, I can hopefully develop some sort of wind barrier. And over here I may put the Pakistan mulberry, so we'll see what happens in due time. So happy growing, and here's to a successful 2024 season.